The Mighty Post was the idea that kids like to write for each other. We've had a lot of programs, a lot of publications in town that have asked us to have our kids write for them, and they've done that. But they don't get inspired or as excited as they would be if their peers were reading it. So we thought if we could come up with a really rich, developed website, blogging news website, where the kids could post their stories and interact with each other, sort of like the Huffington Post, only for high school kids, it would really inspire these kids to get going. And so we're now in the prototype stage, hoping to launch in the fall. And we can already tell from the kids we're talking to that this excites them much more than writing for the mainstream media.
It was a magazine a while back, but I think the audience was adults and they really wouldn't appreciate my work. So I think that students my age would really appreciate it. I appreciate their work. So yeah, I look forward to publishing some stuff in the Mighty Post.
I think it'll be everything from real hot topic issues that affect them. This can be anything from the educational system in Philadelphia, which they don't get much chance to comment on, to bullying, to sexual mores, to drug use, to violence, all the things they deal with in their lives. In addition, music and movies and the fun stuff as well.
We'll use the Motorola Mobility Grant to complete the design of the Mighty Post, launch the website, and hire a full-time editor.
What we hope to get out of this project is a number of things. One is to see how kids feel, what they're thinking about. And I think that could be a major resource for parents, for the school system, for teachers. I think that is something that is overlooked. We don't hear from the kids very much, hard as that is to believe. So that's one thing. The other thing is gets back to our mission. We're all about inspiring kids to write. So if we can inspire them to contribute to this blogging news website, then we can inspire them to do all kinds of other things as well.
We would be able to hire a full-time editor for the Mighty Post who would work with local students and educators to first guide students to make sure that the quality of their writing is as good as possible and as clear as possible for a news blog medium. And also the editor would also conduct outreach to local students and educators to make sure we have plenty of students signed up as journalists, essentially, who would be blogging and work as local correspondents for the Mighty Post.
I think the Mighty Post will be really good for kids in terms of dealing with technology, because they'll learn how to post their stories, how to comment on stories, how to post video. We'll be using Twitter and Facebook. We'll all be involved with it. We want to get them familiar with iPads and all of that, so that we want them to be on the cutting edge of technology, in addition to becoming good writers.
And I think a website like Mighty Post will allow that, because kids who really like to write and really like to express themselves will have a professional, dynamic venue in which to do that, where they can bring up what's important to them, which might be different, extremely different than what's important to me, in a way that's professional and serious.
There's nothing like the Mighty Post anywhere, especially in Philadelphia. This project has the potential to unite high school students across the boundaries of school, background, and neighborhood.
And so I hope that kids will be inspired by what's happening on Mighty Post and want to do something like that on their own, and want to take news and want to take the world in their own hands and see that they have a voice and they have a place, a professional place for it to be recognized.